I'm Kenneth, a relationship coach and a psychotherapist. Don't go through a breakup alone. Click on the link in the description below to get a one-on-one coaching with me, or go to my website, askcraig.net. Hi there, I'm Coach Kenneth, and in this video I'm going to be talking to you about breakups, the holidays, and no contact. So obviously the holidays are coming up, and for many of you guys celebrating them, it could be a really difficult time when you're going through a breakup. And I completely understand, because I have been in your shoes and I know how painful it can be. You're going to be thinking about your ex like constantly. You're going to have reminders of them. You'll be missing them. Maybe you'll be imagining what they're doing, who they're spending their time with, what's going on at their family's house, and thinking about, past holidays that you spent together. And I know how hard it is. It really is difficult, because I've been there and I know what it feels like. It's just really painful. It's really sad. It's tough. And I know that a lot of you guys will want to reach out, and you are going to be really struggling and fighting with the idea of reaching out. You're probably going to be doing a lot of bargaining with yourself. If I just reach out today, if I just reach out and say Merry Christmas, or will they be mad at me if they don't hear from me? Well, obviously, every situation is different. Every breakup is different. And, there's a million different scenarios that I could never possibly cover in a general video. But I do have 2 emails today that could help give you some guidance. I do want to point out, though, if your ex left you and you're not on speaking terms, if you haven't been on speaking terms, and you're looking for an excuse to reach out, I would not in that situation. There's still a tremendous amount of confusion regarding no contact. I understand there's a lot of terrible information online about no contact, and there's a lot of different people that believe a lot of different things. Well, I'm going to try and clarify that for you. First, let me get to this email that I got from Christina. She writes, "Hey Craig, as you know, the holidays are coming up and I am a little confused by no contact. My ex broke up with me after a big fight about 2 weeks ago. Some coaches say to go 30 days with no contact. Well, that is obviously nothing you will ever hear me teach. I don't believe in a time limit like that. I think it's absolutely ridiculous, personally. It just doesn't work like that. There's no time where after 30 days they magically feel a different way. That's not how things work. What do you think of going 30 days? Well, I don't agree with that. And, I'm not going to talk about any of the other coaches or the other information out there. There's probably 100 people out there that give breakup advice, maybe 1,000. I don't even know. But I can tell you from personal experience, I do have my master's degree in mental health counseling. I have been a therapist since 2002, and this is my passion. I don't just make stuff up. I work very, very hard to figure this stuff out. I've spent thousands of hours working on this stuff to give you guys the best information. So you can follow the advice of someone who has no experience, degree, or training, or you can follow somebody that has spent years working on this stuff to try and figure it out. Would you rather take your advice from a doctor or one that plays one on TV? That's up to you. Not going to talk for everybody else out there, but I'm going to say I don't believe in the 30 days no contact. See, she asked me, I'm wondering if my ex contacts me at Christmas, should I ignore him because it's in the 30-day period? I would say absolutely not. No contact simply means no reaching out. If somebody breaks up with you and they tell you they don't want to be with you anymore, you simply walk away. You don't reach out for them anymore, okay? So, no contact does not mean if they contact you and in that 30-day period you don't reply to that. That's just ridiculous to me. It just means you don't reach out for them. So yes, in your situation, if that were to occur and they did message you Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or whatever it is you celebrate, I would say yes, you would reply. So if it's Christmas and they say Merry Christmas, send them a Merry Christmas to you too text, and then I would simply follow it up with, how are you doing? See what they say. Do they seem like they're wanting to talk to you? My guess is that it's the indirect, direct approach that I always talk about, and they've just been looking for an excuse to reach out to you, and they're afraid to see how you're going to react, so they send Merry Christmas, you send Merry Christmas too, but then you say, how are you, and it puts the ball in their court, and it lets them know it's safe to talk to me, I do want to hear from you, how are things going, right? Okay? Does that clear that up, hopefully? I got a second email here from Benjamin, who's 38 years old. He dated a woman that is 36 for over 3 years, and they broke up in the summertime. He said, hey Craig, absolutely hooked on your channel. You are hands down by far the best coach out there. I cannot even tell you how much better you are than the other breakup experts. Your education and experience are absolutely hands above the rest, and your empathy, compassion, and sense of humor have made my breakup so much better. Well, thank you so much for the kind words. I do appreciate that. And I really do appreciate hearing that, knowing that you guys are doing a little bit better because of the videos. He said, thank you. Christmas is coming and I'm absolutely confused as to what to do. My ex broke up with me in early June. I had not been there for her in the relationship. I was neglectful, and after watching your videos, I realized how poorly I truly treated her. I would get anxious if she went out with even her girlfriends. Well, that's not good. So you must have an anxious attachment style, a lot of anxiety, and it was causing you to control her, be negative in an effort to control her, and mistreat her. You probably lost empathy for her. I know she got tired of my controlling behavior. Well, who wouldn't? Nobody likes to be told what to do. She wasn't happy for quite some time, and when another guy came along, she started to feel good and left me. That happens. Think about it. If somebody's been mistreating you for a while, and then somebody all of a sudden's coming along, treating you better, you're going to start to get excited and feel good around them where the other person's not making you feel good. This is why I talk about how breakups are really just a symptom of a problem, and you have to know what's going on in your relationship and what the real problems are in order to fix them. And guys, this is what I'm here for. Come to me with your situation. I'm going to be able to figure out what the problems were and come up with a plan with you to help you fix it. Because quite frankly, some of you guys are just focused on no contact, and then they come back around, you go right back into the old ways, the relationship completely falls apart. I see this all the time, guys. I'm trying to warn you. Some of you guys have to learn the hard way. Some of you guys have to learn the really hard way. Please, guys, reach out to me. I want to help you guys, really. I want to make sure you guys have great relationships. That's what I want to do. But I know a lot of you guys can get very confused, and when your anxiety is so high, it's very difficult to think clearly. I know, trust me, from experience, I know. So, alright, she wasn't quite happy for quite some time, and when another guy came along, she started to feel good and left me. She has not reached out to me since that time. I know she is still seeing that other guy. I was hoping that reaching out to her on Christmas would make her miss me. Do you think I should just send her a Merry Christmas text? Well, in your situation, I would definitely say no, because it's been 6 months and she's still seeing somebody else. And, in that situation, you have to understand she is with this other guy for 6 months at this point, and she's probably gonna feel uncomfortable if you reach out to her. Now, if things start to fall apart with this other guy, she'll reach out to you probably to see what you're doing. Maybe it'll start to fall apart a little bit, and then she'll wonder about you and think about you. That's how people typically do things, is when the relationship starts to go bad, they start to think about other people. But you don't know where she's at in this new relationship, and I would say you need to give her the time and space and just kind of move on in the meantime. Who knows when she's going to reach out, or if she's going to reach out. You don't know the status of this new relationship. So I don't think a Merry Christmas text is really going to be helpful for your particular situation. So I hope this helped clarify no contact a little bit better. No contact simply means no reaching out. If somebody contacts you, it's okay to reply. I don't believe in this 30-day, 90-day, 150-day, whatever day nonsense that's out there. I believe that when somebody reaches out to you, you do reply. You're not going to be overexcited. You're not going to act overly joyed, but you are going to reply to them. I don't think that ignoring them is going to be helpful. So, if you want to get my help personally, go to my website, askcraig.net, and sign up for the coaching option that works for you. I have email coaching and I have Skype coaching. Make sure that you put a like on there if you appreciate the work that I do and you like the video. And make sure you subscribe to the channel because I do post videos Monday through Friday. That's it for this video. I'm Coach Craig Kenneth, and I will talk with you soon.